Hello everyone, I am Raga Paramat Nazli, and on today's occasion, I will tell you a story named The Train Journey. First thing first, I'm gonna tell you the name of the main character, which his name is Tom Smith. He was the kind of young man that the world often overlooks. He's quiet, polite, and always trying in his life. He was good at sports, good at learning, good at life, but life didn't seem to notice him back. So he wanted a job, not for fame or wealth, but simply to keep the cold of the world away from him, to simply survive in this world. He wrote letters, a lot of application letters. He walked miles, kilometers each day, but it all ended the same: empty pockets and the dull weight of disappointment. He didn't get any job. Yet, it was on a summer day, one of those days when the sky is perfect and also impossible, that fate whispered to him. There was a fair in a park near his house, so which he can hear the music floated through the air. Flowers exploded in colors, laughter rippled like water. And Tom, for a moment, forgot that he was a young man without money or future. He played games in there, he won fruits, he ate ice creams. The day was full of small joys, like like the one that he once felt in his childhood. Then he saw her in big bold letters on a purple tent that says Madame Zelda knows your future. The tent seemed to breathe. Curiosity tugged at him. He didn't believe in magic, yet he went inside the tent to find out about his fate. It was dark, except for a single candle. Madame Zelda stared into his eyes, as if she could see something that he had been forgotten for a long time. She said, listen carefully, as she whispered to his ears, do not travel next Friday, she whispered to him. Because if you do, you will never reach your destination, Madame Zelda said to Tom. Her voice wasn't really loud, isn't it? He said it in a whispering manner. It didn't need to be. And because of that, Tom laughed it off. After all, he never went anywhere. He's always near his house because he never had any activities or even a job that he needed to do to go far away from his house. But at that at that exact time, Destiny knocked back politely to him. It breaks through the door when it wants to. And by that, the next Thursday, a letter arrived in front of his house. The letter wa- the letter write about a job, a change, which is 30 kilometers away from his house. It's in a sports shop, which was his dream place to work in. But the interview was on Friday, the same day that Madame Zelda warned him to not go anywhere, to not going outside from his house. Suddenly, her words really rippling in his head. He really felt scared. Her word really stirred like a cold finger on his neck. Sleep dodged him that night. Fear and hope fought their quiet battle inside his chest. Yet, at dawn, he chose hope over fear. He boarded the train, and when inside the train, sitting beside him, is an old man with hair as white as snow and the eyes as sharp as a kitchen knife. But his legs was weak. His body is really slow like a snail. But he smiles as warm as a hot tea in the winter. And then they shared a tea together. They shared in silence. And then fate made its move. The train screamed to a stop. A fallen tree blocked the track of the train. The journey ended in the middle of nowhere. All of Tom's dreams shattered in a heartbeat. He cannot go to the interview because it was really further away from his place, and he ain't even made it halfway through there yet. Then all the passengers had to get off from the train and walk. Tom, with his newfound friends, the old man, helping him carry his heavy case all the way to the nearby village, which is about 2 kilometers away from their crash site. He said nothing about his lost future. He seems really lost all hopes in his eyes. But his silence, Tom's silence, carried the weight of a broken heart. He felt foolish. He felt tricked by destiny. And as he mourned about his bad luck, it placed in his head. The old woman was right, he thought. I should have listened to her. And then the old man saw the sadness on Tom's face as he says, "Tell me, son, what troubles you?" So Tom told him everything about the job, the interview, the train, and the prophecy that he gets. He expected sympathy from the old man, from his newfound friend. But instead, the old man laughed. Tom's heart tightened. He wanted to shout as he says it deeply in his heart, "How could anyone look at the moment like this?" "This is really pissed me off," Tom says. The old man touches his shoulder, but the old man touches his shoulders kindly. "Listen, Tom, I have many sports shops. I came today to find a man I could trust, and I think I found him." The heavy case, full of business papers. This old man was richer and more powerful than Tom ever imagined. He's really shocked about the truth that just newly being revealed to him. And then the old man says, "Work for me. Not in a small shop, in my biggest one." Tom stood there stunned, the world shifting beneath his feet. And he gets that the train didn't take him to his destiny. It stopped him in the exact place where he was meant to be. And by that, he was meant to be meet the old man. That day wasn't his worst. It was his doorway to his best, to the brightest future. a bright future that he could never imagine. And that's it for the story, guys. I hope you like my take on the story, my reinterpretation, and yeah, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, guys.